But I want to welcome everybody to my channel, The Candy Shop. I am so excited. The Candy Shop. So this is my story time, The Candy Shop. Hello, everybody, and welcome to The Candy Shop. I am Candace, and this is After Dark. I have some special guests with me, so I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves, starting with the guy, I guess, is this to my right? My right.
Hey everybody, it's Q. It's from what's my channel? Red Labels Confessions and Reactions on YouTube. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody had a good holiday. I tried to figure out where I was at. Where my home at? It's a mouthful when you've been drinking.
Which part? No.
Hey. Hey, Candy Washington. I'm gonna let Popcorn go ahead and go now.
Hey everybody, this is Popcorn from All Things Popcorn YouTube channel. How y'all doing tonight? I'm glad to be here on the late night. Ow. Put the popcorns in the chat. Put the popcorns in the chat.
Here for it.
Sir.
Me. Ha! Every one of these things. I bought 6. Okay, so you can find me at Levon's Library, Q's channel, Popcorn's channel. Yeah, I just be around here on these YouTube streets.
Yeah,
it's a struggle.
Q froze. Well, I want to acknowledge everybody in the chat. So shout out to Cotty B, my sister from another mister. She says, yo, yes, drop that candy in the chat. Candy Washington, my other sister, she dropping the candy. And I've dropped the link for anybody that wants to join as well. Shout out to the Queen of Cheesecake. She says, hi, everyone. Welcome to the Candy Shop. Please make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on your notifications to all for the latest uploads and lives. And hello, my opinion, not yours. It's good to see you. She was excited to see Candy Washington as well.
Hey, Candy Washington.
Yes, Cotty B with the eyes. Hey,
Cotty was side-eyeing me because I forgot my channel name, child.
As always.
You did.
Yes. Hey, Chi-Town, Naja girl. She says, happy holidays to all. Smack that notification bell so you won't miss out on any of the tasty treats from the candy shop. Yes. And yeah, that's about it. So what are we getting into tonight? So we will be talking about the YouTube streets. And you guys know I never talk about the YouTube streets. I know Levon is like, what the hell did I just get myself into? So we won't be naming names. I'm going to keep it cute and classy. But I did want to talk about some things that I noticed in the YouTube streets. I'm in the bushes all the time.
You and me both.
Honey. So I just wanted to talk about it, and then we'll talk about some hot topics. So starting off, I've had a great holiday, but some things did alarm me. Well, I will name this name. So Miss Loretta Brown. She is a channel that I subscribe to, and I really like her channel. She is funny to me. With the hole in the prow.
Yes.
That's
all boogie woogies.
Boogie woogies.
That's what won me over.
That's pretty funny.
Yes,
pretty funny.
She said, hey, all my auntie babies and boogie woogies.
Yes.
So I love it. And it was so sad to see her the other day talk about some of the YouTube bullying or harassing that is happening to her. And I hate that she's going through that because she is an older lady. But to me, she's 62 or 63 years young. Yeah, 62 years young. And even though she is older, she's still a young woman in my eyes. And I hated to see that. I really hate that this is taking a toll on someone like her. And it's not
right.
So what are y'all thoughts on some of that, some of what you're seeing in the YouTube streets? And yes, they're dropping the popcorn for you. Popcorn.
Always popcorn.
So
nice, healthy treat.
I always go to Auntie Loretta's page to get my quick little haha and giggle in because she's so funny to me. And that's why I'm subscribed to her page, to her channel. And then when I saw that, and then I heard about what she was going through, I had to stop myself actually from making the video because I thought it was necessary, but I refrained from that because I like to be vegan in these streets. But the fact that people went over there and harassed her for her giving her commentary. I mean, everyone is subject to attack and giving opinions on when you are on these YouTube streets. But the way that people were moving and shifting the energy over to her channel, I didn't like that. And that kind of irked me. Because she's never said anything hurtful or upsetting that would cause another creator to go over there and harass her that way, and that pissed me off.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, and hey, So Debonair. Hey, Lisa Johnson as well. She said, hey.
Yeah. You know, when I went over there, I'm sorry.
I don't know. I was just going to say, it's just like, if it was like my aunt or something, and she was just, needed to an outlet and people flocked to her for her humor or something, and people started attacking her for who she was, because she's never did anything malintent oriented, I would be pissed and I would be showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how I felt. I just got really, and it just upset me a lot.
Yeah, I just wanted to know, like, when did it become having to? It's one thing, I know people support who they want to support, and you're free to do that. But why do people have to be harassed for who they support or for giving commentary on something? Like, I'll say this: when you go on YouTube, you're open for whatever people have to say. I mean, I've experienced that. I don't have a problem with it. If I want to make a response to it, I will make a response. I'm not crying though. It's going to be smoke. A lot of people take my kindness for weakness because I don't do beefs and I try to stick to happy content. But if you take me there, I might meet you there. I'll say that. So, so I really, that broke my heart because I agree with her. Sometimes it shows how you were raised when you can be that disrespectful to someone that is really just giving their opinion on something. So,
or lack of being raised.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When I saw, I think she's hilarious. I think she's a delight to watch and refreshing, so to speak. And when I saw the video of her, she was very upset, and it made me upset too because how malicious. And we know people can be malicious, but it was unwarranted. In my opinion, towards her, and how it really did bother me. And not, like I said, I'm new to YouTube and I am in the solid sector as well, but I do agree. Like it was really hard to watch her being upset, and it was hard to see how she was being attacked. Unwarranted. Like she's not a malicious person. She come on there, like I said, like I agree with Q saying that, just to put her little, her spare time entertaining us and give her positive, commentary or her response to others. And that's why we do it. We tell people to like, subscribe, and share. So people may have opinions that might not be favorable to you, but damn, to come after someone she's a seasoned woman, and I would never do that, just to show her some respect,
Put some respect on that channel.
Right. And hello, Yvette Abby. Thanks for joining. I did like what my opinion, not yours. She said, I love the response that you have on your channel. You are classy and sassy in a good way, not vulgar to where it's just a mess and unheard. Thank you. Cardi B said, I will say whatever I want about whoever I want. They can
Cardi B savage on these
love it. They can even respond if they want. I'll never know because I don't watch trash channels. Right. And I think that's how you have to be. We're all content creators. I guess would be considered small, even though I don't show my subscribers. I have 1136 is what I have. And I might start showing them again because it's like, you know what? Don't try to sun me. Because I feel like some of these channels that have a little bit more try to sun us smaller subscribers. And I feel like I have a lot of good content to put out there. People just haven't discovered me yet. So
get into that algorithm.
Right. But no, I just wanted to say that part because nobody should ever feel uncomfortable coming on YouTube and giving their opinion on something when it's put out there to have an opinion on. YouTube is a big place. So yes. But let's talk about some of these hot topics. So I did want to talk
Remember Levon?
Oh, Levon. Yeah. What was you gonna say, Levon? I like your Levon say. I'm gonna call you
Say.
Levon say.
That's what they call me. I mean, pretty much what I want to say is the person who ordered the attack is a complete idiot and is not any sort of gangster, because ordering an attack on an older person, especially someone who is not fighting back, is attacking or grabbing at low-hanging fruit. It doesn't show that you are a gangster. It doesn't show that you have any clout. Attacking somebody who is not really fighting back. Attacking somebody based on their looks when you don't show your looks is pitiful. Attacking somebody on their intelligence when you don't have any intelligence of yourself is pitiful. Hiding behind a screen and attacking anyone is pitiful.
Mhm.
So I don't think that anyone who hides behind any sort of pictures or avatars or anything should really have an opinion on somebody who is brave enough to show her real face, her real hair, her real everything, and to open herself up to criticism to people like that attacker who took the opportunity to attack her on her physical appearance. But girl, we don't know what you look like. So how dare you attack someone on all this level when you are so protected behind this screen? So it doesn't seem fair. Honestly, it seems disgusting, and I don't really support bullying um in any sort of way, especially when it comes from behind an avatar. Because girl, what do your teeth look like? Nobody knows. What does your hair look like? Nobody knows. But you're talking about other people. You don't say something about someone else's hair or teeth when you're not presenting yours. Period.
What
Right.
Sherelle say? Show your face.
Yes.
Show
Show
your
your face.
face.
If you ain't the prettiest girl, you can't be commenting talking about, yo, you ain't pretty. Like, who the hell are you? Are you cute? We don't know. How old are you?
But it's just a disrespect
Right.
of someone who is on YouTube having a good time, who is 55
Mhm.
and better,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
bringing that negativity that's not warranted. That was my issue.
Yeah.
I don't think
She out here having a good time. She is a breath of fresh air when you go on her channel. Having a
Yeah.
good time.
I
Not
watched
mean
a few of her
spirited, not
videos.
malicious.
Right.
Mhm.
I watched a few of her videos, and all she has done was like laugh and joke, and was like, "It's a hoe on the prowl." Like, so it's like,
I
funny.
be in my car listening when I be driving, and she be
Right? I
cracking
was
me
like,
up.
girl, like, it was never mean spirited.
Never.
So why you coming after this lady? Leave her alone. It's not
Yeah.
worth it. It's not worth it.
No. Yeah.
Have some class.
Yes.
Maybe that's a reach to ask.
Oh Lord. Okay, so in the chat,
Mhm.
I definitely want to keep it respectful, which this is, but yeah. Ray Renee, I just saw. I'm reading what you put now. Oh Lord, here we go. So we're gonna move
Mhm.
to another
Wait,
topic.
hold on now.
Oh, you wanted to read it?
No, that's
So I will let Chi-Town and Ray Renee work out their whatever they have going on. Ray Renee, thank you for joining.
okay.
I definitely want to keep this respectful, which is nothing is disrespectful here. I know she wants to address Chi-Town, but yeah, let's definitely make sure we keep it respectful. And Chi-Town talking about I said what I said. So,
YouTube is not the place to like be.
so yeah. So I just want to say this because not only was Loretta Brown attacked, there was also another lady, Universal T. I think her name is Universal T. I've just seen her channel. A lot of the trash channels, as you would say, I watch a lot of channels. I do. I get a lot of entertainment out of them. If it's something that I don't agree with, usually I'll click off. So, but Universal T is a new channel that I'm discovering. This was a channel also attacked. The lady also attacked by some of the same people that attacked Loretta Brown. So I'll say this to these people going around attacking channels. I dare you to bring it to mine.
Don't say that.
Oh.
For real. Well, girl, I got your back. Let's go.
But no, I feel like I can have a conversation with these people and really say how I feel about something that I like.
But the question is, do they want to have that conversation with you?
Yeah, they want to have a real conversation, because a real conversation is show who you are. Don't hide behind troll accounts and come and saying whatever, because you can say whatever, but this is YouTube. I can get a troll account and troll you. I can go there. I'm not Michelle Obama. I'm not gonna go high. I'm gonna go to hell.
So you think you coming for the smoke, but your ass is gonna get the fire.
So it just depends on what day you catch me on. But a lot of what I think about is the only reason why I've always said this is because I have a family outside of here. If I did not have a lot to lose, then yeah, I would be right down there with you going at it. So, oh wow. I'm reading the
Let's be nice, lady. I mean, I know Shottown worked it out, but Ray, my hair is nappy too.
Okay, so Ray,
child, I had to switch over to private chat because I couldn't read
it. I want to keep this very respectful. By calling a woman's hair nappy is kind of like disrespectful, especially coming from another Black woman.
Yes,
our hair is beautiful regardless of what it looks like, and that was a whole issue with what someone said before. So I will say this: I'm gonna address comments like that. So my channel is about coming together and uplifting us. If we have a disagreement, we can discuss it and be respectful about it. We don't have to call out names. Yeah. So with that being said, when you're saying somebody's hair is nappy, I feel like you're kind of offending me by saying that. So yeah,
the word nappy is negative.
Yeah, it's a negative connotation to hair. And it's funny that when we are having a disagreement about something, we always take it to features as to women, especially Black women, and never really talk about the issue.
What the real issue, the real problem is. Instead of talking about somebody, talk about the character or what it is that bothered you about what they said or what they did to you. Address that.
Yeah. So my little ring light went out. But no, I
agree.
Yeah, we definitely can address it.
Yeah, we should not talk about Black women's hair.
Yeah.
It's enough.
So oh Lord, Cotty is the one that will go. She says she's channeling her slave master's view on Black women's hair. So moving on from that, I'm glad we were able to address that. I did want to talk about some of the hot topics as well.
Hot is hot.
Yes.
Hot topics.
Y'all know I had to change my shirt because I was sweating. It's gonna be hot.
Hot topics.
So Wendy Williams, what do we do with her? Oh, and thank you, Candy.
I think Wendy should have wrapped it up last season.
Leave her alone. Q.
Huh?
Sorry, never mind. Talk.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Finish your...
No, I didn't mean to.
No, he's saying leave her alone, Q.
I'm sorry, Q. I didn't mean to cut you off. Though.
He's being protective of Auntie Wendy's. Go ahead.
My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I think she should have taken a break to focus on her health before she returned to television that last season. I think I am not a medical expert anymore in these days, but I think she should have had those implants removed a long time ago, because I also think that is it's contributing to her health issues. If there's a leak and you're supposed to have them changed every 5 to 10 years or whatever, what have you, and she's never changed her implants since she was given them. And that could also be an issue if there's a leak or there's something going on with the silicone. And it's adding to her Graves' disease and all the other issues. And then put on top that your husband, who you've been riding with forever, had a baby mama and a whole baby on the side, and you're still trying to do your job. I think there was a lot to tear. And then there was the whole rehab stint. She should have just taken a break to focus on her health. Go ahead and let Sherry host your show.
No, I like Wendy Williams. Cotty says she don't like Wendy Williams, but I like her. I respect her. I know a lot of people don't like some of the stuff that she's done, but I respect her hustle as what she's built of her brand. And so I felt kind of sad at the fact that she might not come back to the show. I don't know what she's going through. I know she was on drugs at one time. Let me put up the allegedly sign. I know she said it, but let me just put up allegedly because you just never know.
She was.
Yeah. So I don't know what she's going through now. I knew she was still going through something though when she went for what's the vegan chef? The lady who retired her husband. Tabitha Brown. When she made the remarks about Tabitha Brown, I knew where she was coming from was not the best place to say something about this lady who never says anything.
She's definitely projecting.
Yeah, she's never she's like the most unproblematic person, Tabitha Brown. And so Wendy was definitely projecting her own feelings on her. And so I don't want Sherry Shepherd to host the show. I really don't like Sherry Shepherd like that.
I don't like Sherry either.
She brought in the ratings more than Wendy's.
I know she did. I know.
You know, first, Wendy is a pioneer, and I think I spoke about it before when I remember the days when she came to Philly, and she even put it on her documentary when she came to Philly, and we wasn't really receptive to her because we already had a format in the morning that everybody was used to, and then she came in and changed the whole game. But like I said, I have to respect her hustle because Wendy Williams, you know, back in the day, you read the Star magazine, the Inquirer, and all that stuff. But she made it that now everybody is pretty much, talking about hot topics, talking about word on the street, word on the curb, what I heard. But it was more so in our hip hop community that really wasn't nobody really tapping into. And I do wish that nobody knows how they're going to respond when tragedy, and I would say a tragedy, a loss, and loss doesn't mean you have to be a death, a physical death. Like she really did lose like her mate, her business partner, and everything like that. And I remember how she used to always talk about how Oprah, I do remember she used to talk about Oprah would sometimes be remembered like how she never mastered. She can master everything else, but she could never master to stay thin. This unfortunately will be a part of Wendy's legacy, this downfall of hers. And I'm not saying it's going to be, in my opinion, I don't think it's permanent. I just think it's temporary. And I think she can bounce back, even if she went to radio or something like that. But right now, I really do wish she take the time to heal from everything. But they won't let her heal because she's a brand. And that's why they keep pushing back dates. That's why they keep pushing, having all these guest hosts and I think the ratings queue is high because people are watching to see. But if Sherry Shepherd was to actually get her own show, I think it will plateau because I think people are just watching to be newsy to see what's going on next and see how this panning out for her. I think it's not like a cult following of watching why she's not there, if you understand what I'm saying, if you're getting what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, I really do wish her well. I wish she do take a step back, even if it's a year. And I'm sure that everybody love a comeback story. So even if she do go down, I'm here for if she comes back in, any type form.
Yeah.
And
I don't like Sherry because of the messiness of her husband in that last show. That's why I don't like Sherry Shepherd.
And with Sherry Shepherd, I'm not gonna say I don't like her, but I don't like her for Wendy's show. Like, why can't she get her own show? Like, I just feel like she's not the best fit. Like, I hate when they have these shows because I guess with Steve Harvey's show wasn't that American Idol girl Kelly Clarkson supposed to
Kelly
be
Clarkson, yep.
So I don't like that. Why can't they just have their own show? Why do they have to replace people? Wendy's show is Wendy's show. Like to me,
Our
only
whole format and
yeah,
everything.
like how you doing and hot topics, all of that.
Yep.
That is Wendy's show. So I have nothing against Sherry Shepherd, but Sherry needs her own show, not to build on Wendy's platform. And that those are my thoughts.
Right.
LaVon, any thoughts?
So I really think that Miss Wendy has earned her place in television. I think that she has earned her place in radio. I think that she deserves to be where she is. The way I watch the show every day, you know, part of my news is I watch Wendy Williams, I watch The View, and The Breakfast Club every single day. Like these are my 3 shows, and now that Wendy is not there, the show has not been the same, and these people that they're bringing in should, you know, like you said, it's not the Wendy show. Maybe they should have their own show. Sherry Shepherd, she did the best job out of everyone, but it wasn't Wendy's show. You know, I don't feel bad for anything that Wendy did, because I feel like Wendy has done her job as a journalist. She built her career as a feisty journalist. You know, I feel like she just gets a lot of backlash because she is a black woman. You know, Perez Hilton does not get as much backlash. Howard Stern does not get as much backlash, and even Barbara Walters, who is pretty messy her damn self, does not get as much backlash. But Wendy gets a lot of backlash.
Is
Why?
Wendy still alive?
She is. Stop it. Stop it. Cute.
Has anyone seen that woman in public? It's been
No,
like 5 years.
She's retired. She's retired.
It's just twatty.
But she's very messy. And she always Ricky Lake.
Oh,
everybody's very messy.
I love Ricky Lake and Jenny Jones.
Okay.
Jenny Jones was also really messy. Okay. So like Wendy Williams I feel like gets a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So
well, I mean, Wendy was coming up with, I mean, she would do these stories and she was basically attacking celebrities, putting all their stuff in the streets. As to these other TV presenters, they did it in a more refined way than Wendy just slanging the mud. You all remember the interview where Wendy called her out when she was.
I'm sorry.
Listen, Howard Stern talked about and did some more vulgar things than Wendy.
Look at Perez Hilton. He used
Perez Hilton,
penises on people's faces for no reason. He's
Yeah.
gross.
He had a website.
And, Wendy never no one said anything to him.
People didn't like Wendy because she exposed a lot of stuff that they wanted kept secret. And that's why I'm like, how, like, so many people say they hate her, but she never was that disrespectful like some of these other people.
The only thing that she really did that was that bad was what did she do? She released was it somebody's was it Methodist man wife's cancer scare, and then she also was saying everybody was on the DL. Those are like the worst things she ever did.
She never really said names. She always to give her blind
I
items.
would read the articles of that because I don't know why I was obsessed with that, knowing what stars are on the DL. So, like literally 10, 15 years ago, I used to like go digging for that.
I mean, everybody want to know who's. It's interesting. Come on now, we all want to know who's on. Like what? Who? Wait, it's interesting. So I don't blame her for that. You know, like who, whatever. But that's why people didn't like her. So I don't blame her. I think that she's an icon. I want her back on her show. From what I hear is that she's depressed and that if she can't do her show, then she's just gonna fall into a bigger depression.
Yeah, her heart is broken.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Her heart is broken.
It
Yeah.
is. And mine would be too if you was taking my money and spending it
They
on
built it
together.
together though, because if you
Another
notice, he definitely was her buffer. She been falling apart ever since. He kept things in line. He kept things in line, child. Now everything is falling apart only because she don't have Calvin in the background. You know what I mean? Doing things.
She doesn't have him keeping her on drugs. I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree. No.
Well, we do
Come on,
fundamentally disagree on that one. But damn, not that.
I want to know DJ's spoof story of what happened when she had that whole incident with him and now she's no longer at the show.
Did you
And
hear
then
what he said?
about her being in her room with the staff and she's all high and drunk and she's exposing herself to them talking about come get this. Well, I want to know that story.
She was having a good time. Like,
Well, you heard the story.
Wait a minute, hold up. Who was she saying? Who she was flashing them fun bags in front of?
You didn't hear about that? So obviously Q knew about that because he just brought it up.
Popcorn, hold up. Who was she flashing her fun bags in front of?
The staff.
Question is, who wasn't she doing it to on payroll?
The staff. Allegedly, it was Popcorn Girl. Listen, allegedly, it was a staff party, and Wendy Williams got a little bit too lifted, and she started to expose herself at the party, and allegedly
everywhere.
Yeah, there you go. Was pleasuring herself at this party in front of Suzanne, Norman, DJ Booth, everybody. And but she wanted DJ Booth. So allegedly, she paid everyone else off to not say anything. But DJ Booth got the littlest amount of money, and that's why he was pissed, and that's why he quit the show. Because allegedly he was like, "Oh, why did you pay Suzanne and Norman all this extra money, and I only got like $2,000 or whatever?" Like,
damn.
So he quit.
And hey, Lane.
That's crazy, but I'm not surprised. But
I am.
I mean, she's been doing things she was at a spiral, I think, in my opinion, maybe, this is only my opinion, her doing her moving, I think she thought that it would be a little bit healing for her to tell her story now. And I don't think reliving it after she went through it and then reliving it again and things are not, things haven't progressed for her, like in her personal life, I just think made her a little bit stagnant because after she dropped it, she was still upset after she dropped her show. Then she did the little after show. She was still in tears. She was still upset. And then 15 seconds later, she wanted to do a dating show to find a partner. So, but you know what? Like I said, she's money. That production company, she's money. She's a whole brand. She have clothes from that do a HSN or QVC. She have endorsement. Like,
sad.
They're going to try to keep her going as much as they can. That's why I feel like they're pressuring her. All right, hurry up and get well. But
too many people need to get paid.
People need to get paid, and they're trying to keep these people jobs going on.
Wow. Well, I guess we can end the discussion on Wendy.
Yes.
Oh, I was waiting for your opinion.
I gave it.
Oh, did you?
About the whole.
Are you doodling?
He been drinking.
Huh? You doodling?
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, about the situation in the with what happened or whatever in the party. Is that what you wanted my opinion on?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I always heard that she wanted to talk to him or something like that, and he didn't like her advances, and that's why he did what he did.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so I thought that was what they did in Hollywood, though. They do that type of stuff at those parties too. So the Me Too movement, I guess, didn't go there. It wasn't there that day. But moving on, I wanted to talk about the Danny Lee and the baby situation.
Yellow bone ain't what he wanted.
He ain't no bones.
So
no bones. Yellow bones, brown bones.
Yeah. I don't know. I felt indifferent about the situation. I did not like, though, that he was filming this young lady when she was feeding the baby and like trying to provoke her. But on the other hand, she kind of put herself in a situation when she thought that her yellow bone could make him change as a man. That's kind of what I felt like. But what are y'all thoughts on that? And I'm sorry, I don't want to offend anybody, but this young lady put out a song talking about yellow bone is what he want, and it was a dig directly at his browner skinned baby mama. So what are y'all thoughts?
I'm gonna let Popcorn go first on this one.
All right, so my thing is that I already had an issue with Danny Lay anyway, from Yellow Bone, and then her saying the N-word and her blackfishing, right there. Those are the things that, like, she's a talent. She was a talented girl. If she would have led with her talent, she would, I think she would be 10% better, 10% better off where she is now. But to her defense, she is 3 months postpartum, number one. Number two, no matter how toxic or trash or trifling your child's father is, and y'all not married, a part of you do want it to work as a family. So I do believe that behind closed doors, before everything blew up, that he probably, my opinion, I think she made that song because he was gassing her up, making it seem like, her bones is what he wanted. And he just showed his true nature. She said he wasn't there during the pregnancy, and him filming her, calling her a certified side B while she's 3 months postpartum in her home, then talking about her family not wanting her. I really thought that he was just straight up trash. It was straight. There was nothing. I may not like Danny Lay, period, at the end of the day, but she did not deserve that. And her trying to defend herself, while he's sitting there chewing that damn gum with that hoodie on, talking that trash about her, talking about she filming her. You did not look good. This still the mother of your child. Then try to gaslight her and be like, well, maybe we need to call Maury.
So,
and can I say this? Shout out to the lead attorney. Thank you for watching
yes,
and joining me and showing me some support. So thank you.
Yes. And I just do it. So overall, and I didn't like that he called himself calling the police to protect him when she's 3 months old. The baby 3 months old. She's trying to feed the baby. She's trying to cover the baby because she didn't want the world to see her baby, obviously. And he was doing everything to get a rise out of her. And and that part, as a woman and as an individual, as a human being, I felt for her. No matter what, she did not deserve that. He's just trash, and that's all I got to say about him.
Q and Levon.
He's already shown you who he was. If you lay with you lay with dogs, you get fleas. So the disrespect when he has collaborated so many times with Megan Thee Stallion, he knew the whole situation between her and Tory Lanez. Why are you going to invite this man on tour with her when you know she just had a set before yours? Why did you invite him there? Why is he there? Right?
He came in disguise too.
Crazy. Why do a single with him when you just did a song with her and then now you threw him on a track? I understand business is business, but at the end of the day, if she was supposed to be your good friend and this is what's going on and he allegedly shot her, why are you putting that trauma in her face when she does not want to be around that man?
Right.
Right.
Why would
because
you do
he's
that?
trash. He's trash, and I don't understand how he keeps getting a pass. Because think about his remarks at the whatever concert he was at.
Yep.
As it
The Rolling Loud.
yeah, as it relates to gay people and also people with HIV. He said a lot
and
of
women,
messed
and
up
women too.
Yeah, and women too. Oh,
And
yeah,
women
definitely,
too.
and women.
Oh, don't forget he put hands on him.
What he said was, let's. Am I okay? No, I'm not moving.
No.
What he said was, let's clarify. He said, put the lighters in the air. If your women parts smell and taste like water, put the lighters in your ear. If you're not S&D in the parking lot, put the lighters in the air. If you do not have HIV. The baby, I have a message for you. First of all, how the hell do you know what's going on in the parking lot unless you're involved? I don't know what's going on in the parking lot. I heard that. I was like, wait, what? They doing that in the parking lot? What parking lot is you at? Because I've been in some parking lot. I don't know about people who do S&D in the parking lot. He's talking light and lighters. If you ain't S&D in the parking lot, what parking lot you been part of? Okay, light your lighters if your women parts smell like water. The baby, do you smell like water? Nobody smells like effing water, okay? And you're sorry, Candy, but your sweaty looking behind, okay, I'm sure does not smell like water. Okay, so don't you dare sit there and be like, oh, I need my girl to smell like water. You look stank and musty. So I don't know where this whole smell like water. And then light the lighter if you don't have HIV.
And he said the letters.
Yeah, you can get that from birth. How dare you? Some people you can get that as a virgin, and even people who might have that. I've heard of stories of people who have had sex once and who have gotten it. So, baby, you're not that cute. You're not that intelligent. I don't know who the hell you think you are. Okay? You are not a prize to women, or you don't seem like a prize to me. So you really need to shut yourself down and realize who you are, because as rude as Danny Lay is, I feel like she's more desirable than you, the baby.
He's trash. Put the trash cans in the chat. Put the trash cans in the chat. Put the trash
cans.
He is trash.
So I do want to talk about Danny Lee. So prior to her getting with him, I liked her. I liked her song. She had a song with Chris Brown.
Yeah. She worked with Prince.
Yeah, and she's a dancer. So I liked her. I don't know, the whole yellow bone thing threw me for a loop, because it was just like, okay, girl, the only thing that you feel you have over his baby mama is the fact that you're a yellow bone. And I'm gonna get real black for y'all. So
please.
To me, how is she considered a yellow bone and she's not even black? Yellow bone is yellow bone is dated to yellow people in the black.
It's a Caribbean thing.
Caribbean and just black.
I'm sorry.
And black, like she's not a black person. I'm sorry if I'm incorrect, let me know, but she's not black, so automatically she's not even gonna be like, there's no color designation with her and this is just me speaking as a black person. So to make a song like this in blackfish, like what Popcorn said, was completely wrong, and it offended me. It turned me off from her. I'm like, this young girl, I liked her at first. She seemed very talented, but yet she's allowing people in the industry and this young man to shape her mind and to put her on this pedestal that is really just superficial and ignorant. So I had sympathy for her as a mother. I had sympathy for her with what she went through, but she made that bed that she is lying in right now. So that's what I have to say on that. I hate that she let this man change her and put her through this, but she asked for it, and I stand on that. So what was you gonna say? Popcorn.
No, I agree with you. I agree, but I feel like but she at the time when she got with the baby, he was dropping out and he was dropping song hit after hit. And I think that she thought they were going to be some, Beyonce and Jay-Z type of situation because her career was, going on the up and everything like that. And I believe he really literally was gassing her up and she was believing it. And the moment that Yellowbone dropped, because they had video footage, they used to be on each other's social media, pictures and all that stuff. Once that Yellowbone dropped and she was getting backlash and everything like that, then things started slowing up because she didn't even announce that she was pregnant by him until she did she did the pregnancy photos, which he was not there. And I really think that she thought he was gassing her up, that she thought that maybe that she can get him back or they could be together. So a part of it, I don't think she knew that what she was getting herself into. However, just like you said, she made her bed, she got to lie in it. And I do feel bad as a human that she do not deserve to be treated that way, especially with that brand new baby. And him talking about maybe he need to call Maury. He, like I said, he is trash. Okay,
And
he's not
now
even Glad
she's
trash
stuck
bags.
with that
He
man
is
for
dollar
life.
store trash. Okay, he is dollar store trash bags. Okay, because he is. And that's all I got to say about the baby. And you know what? And you said that why he keep getting a pass. I don't think he's getting a pass because the baby was always talked about. He was always booked and busy. He haven't really been that booked and busy. He haven't been nominated for anything. He's no longer being invited to um the book concerts and all that good stuff. So I do believe that he's suffering a little bit from his backlash.
Can anyone name the baby song?
I actually liked him. I liked him in what's the other one? Little Baby.
Yeah, I like Lil Baby too.
I ain't
Yeah.
calling no
Little
grown
baby.
man the
And
baby.
Cotty, I forgot to monetize this. So y'all keep talking. Let me monetize this real quick. I'm gonna mute myself.
Oh, let's curse and get naked while she's gone. No,
Yeah. And I
Oh,
think
Lord.
I'm sorry.
No, just
And
kidding.
the baby dropped like 2 albums and they didn't stay charted. So I feel like he really is not as popular. He's still popular, but not as popular as he was before. I do
She
think he's
always
getting
seemed
some.
very dirty to me, and that those veneers are just too large for his face. And whenever he smiles, I feel like he's gonna bite me. He's like, "Eh," I'm like, oh my
Just
god,
the chewing of the gum and knowing that he was
like, are you
just
gonna
chewing that
bite me?
gum, making that video. He really thought he was really protecting himself. He was really showing his true colors. I thought horns was going to grow out of his head.
They might as
I
well.
mean, the man has enough money where he could have just got out of the situation. He could have left and went somewhere and left her alone instead
Yep.
of putting her in
His
blast.
teeth don't look bad. That money bag yo guy looks like he looked like a pit bull to me, but I think he got veneers now. But that's the one that looked like he would bite you if you got one of them. I think he used to date Meg the Stallion.
Yeah, he did. Now he would like Ari or something like that. Yeah.
Yes,
Who didn't?
but the baby, I'm not surprised. And speaking of
Mhm.
deadbeat men, I don't want to say black men because not all black men are deadbeat, but
Exactly right.
deadbeat men. What's Summer Walker's little baby daddy that left her?
Yeah, London on the Track.
London on the Track.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And London on the Track mother was R. Kelly's executive assistant.
What?
Put
Girl,
the trash in the chat. Put the trash in the chat.
R. Kelly be getting around.
no, put the teacups or the tea in the chat.
Yes,
Not
you
the
do not.
teacups.
Yes, London on the Track mom. She was the one she had to testify. Yes, his mother was R. Kelly's executive assistant, aka the handler for
I'm
the young
laughing at
girls.
Young Rich because of comments. But OMG, R. Kelly, R. Kelly, R. Kelly. That's a whole nother topic in itself.
No, it ain't. You heard what
You gonna
Portia
take
Williams?
it there?
Put the foxes in the chat.
Never
for the
mind.
God's sake.
Sorry.
No, let's take it. This is open chat.
All right. You heard what Portia Williams said.
Oh.
Right? You heard about that?
Girl.
Y'all
You know what?
Y'all heard.
I'm gonna do the SpongeBob. I'm gonna head out.
Cool. So for y'all who ain't heard,
Oh yeah,
Portia
we brought it
Williams.
up on your channel.
But I'm saying for the people who ain't heard, Portia Williams said that she was dating R. Kelly.
Yeah, that I
Yeah,
heard. So
yeah.
bring us up to speed on that.
She said that when she was younger, everybody
25
listen.
or something like
Yeah,
that.
everybody listen. Come a little closer. Come a little closer. It's a secret. So she said that when she was younger, she was dating R. Kelly. And the reason why they had broken up, everybody, is because she was, I guess, in her own or in his bedroom, but then she had heard another girl getting beat up in
What?
allegedly she had heard another girl getting beat up by R. Kelly, allegedly in another bedroom. And then she got so scared that she left and never came back. That's what Portia Williams said, Charm.
Yes. But wait a
That's
minute. This is what she allegedly said.
allegedly.
She
Mm.
allegedly said that, right? What
Allegedly.
had
Yeah.
happened was she wanted to sing because you know how Portia came up with the song, whatever that song was. But she was trying to get a record deal, once again, hopes of being a singer, but end up being trying to be a concubine. That was her initial year. That's how it is.
Like what?
I think she
So
was like, this is before she got married. Was like,
Yeah.
first of all, do y'all believe these claims brought by Portia?
I believe.
Well, allegedly, she is one of the people that did speak to the FBI about that situation.
And hey, healthy are you with Mel?
Yes.
Yeah,
I can believe it because it fits his MO.
But Popcorn, let's be honest.
I mean, she is a storyteller.
Portia is no fool. She's a very smart woman.
So y'all believe her?
Well, I believe her.
Yeah,
I believe her. But I think she went in there knowing exactly what she's doing.
I don't think so. I don't think that.
You think she's naive?
Yes, I think a lot of people naive when it comes to stars. A lot of people can be naive. She wasn't like 30. She was like 25.
I don't feel like she's naive. I feel like she dates men with money. Look at she dated Cordell, and it's alleged that he is gay. Now she's with.
You saw him twerking.
The Simon, the Simon what is his name?
Gabodia.
Yeah, for his money.
What money?
The money she thought he had.
Yeah.
Because he's African and whatever.
Right.
The hot dog king.
Yeah. Oh, she was with the hot dog king as well.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't think Portia is naive. I think she knows exactly what she's doing. I think, and this might be an unpopular opinion. I feel like she learned from her mama. Her mother.
Sometimes you got to use what you got to get what you want.
Yeah, her mother looks like
use what you got.
She dates for money. She might have been dumb as it relates to like the books, but when it comes to the streets and hustling and marrying somebody for money, she's very schooled in that. Mm-hmm. And so with the whole R. Kelly thing, when she dated him, because Portia is a little younger than me, we in the Black community know that back in the 90s, it was alleged that he was messing with little girls, Aaliyah and all that. So she knew his past. She's a grown woman choosing to still to deal with him. So I just find it hard to believe that she didn't know what she was doing.
What did she say to her own mother?
She said she didn't tell. Didn't she say she didn't tell her?
Hey, Shantae.
What did she say to her mama about the hot dog king? Oh, mama, I met him. And he said, oh, what? He had money. Ooh. Oh, he liked me. And she spread her legs wider and wider. Oh, he want to marry me. Ooh. In front of her own mama. And the legs went like this. She had like 3 cuts.
She learned that behavior from somewhere.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, but she took that Underground Railroad to work. Are we really listening to her?
And she's the only one.
I'm gonna listen to her because
I believe her. But yeah,
I believe you. I do believe. I mean, people are taught.
Not the cartwheels in the chat.
The cart wasn't.
Portia is the only one that bought a ticket to the Underground Railroad.
Yeah, no, I believe her. I believe her story, and I can believe people can be caught up and naive. Portia at 20 whatever is.
Or actually, I think she's older than me. I'm talking about she's
She's 40 something now. She's like 41 or something like that.
But she knows the 90s. She knows this man's past.
But you know what? But that didn't stop a lot of people.
Everybody did.
A lot of people knew his past, but a lot of people still work with him. People knew his past, but people still, ride for him. People knew his past, and he still had handlers. He had a whole organization handling things for him. People still,
what got me? What got me? The fact that they're listening to this man that don't even know how to write a sentence. Like, allegedly. I just couldn't do it. Regardless of him being a musical genius, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't. Portia seems like she's all about the fame. And as much as I like her too, because my co-host that I do my Monday Mimosa show with, she hates Portia. I like Portia, but I'm a still call her out. Portia knows exactly what she's doing. She ain't that dumb. I think she plays the part for when she has to. Another reason why I know she's not dumb. Well, I guess this shouldn't be a reason, but remember that song, Some Cut, Trillville, was it a Little Scrappy? She was in that video. She used to be a video girl here in Atlanta. Like Portia has been around.
But I think she wanted, didn't she want to, because of hopes, you start off being, being a video girl just to be put on, and then you be around people, and then you can meet producers, and then you could be a singer. Because you remember how she really did want to be a singer.
And who told her she could sing?
In these streets, I must spread it wide, open for some coins. I must spread it wide. yes. Spread them wide.
In front of her mom. I'll be ashamed. Mama, here, like, this is what I do for a man. She did that right in front of, I was like, girl.
Now, what is this business on her show? Is her Simon now like harassing her? So the promos for her show look a hot mess to me.
That is the epitome of trash TV I see.
I hope it fails. I'm not gonna watch.
Damn, he said I hope it fails. Okay.
I'm not gonna watch a show. I'm not interested. She should have been brave and been on Housewives of Atlanta. If you're brave enough to steal somebody's man, girl, fight the fire. Let them read you. You can be afraid of them to read you, because Kenny Moore was not gonna let you get away with that. So you run away and get your own show and quit. That's cowardly. And your show is not gonna do well.
Well, she really thought that she was quitting everything. She really thought that she got a winner, okay? She thought that she got, he was like worth $400 million. She about to have her own show, being on yachts and.
Okay, well, is anybody gonna watch Portia's show?
No,
okay.
I'm not. Okay. And as quiet as this camp, I know Karen Huger is supposed to have her spinoff. I'm not watching that either.
Is she?
I heard she was getting a spinoff.
With who? Just her?
Just her. I heard, but I don't know if
I think
maybe it'll be a marketing ploy to teach some of these housewives how to actually run a business and what it takes.
Levon Chi-Town said, did she really steal Simon? I don't think she stole Simon.
I don't think she stole Simon. Simon let go every one of his wife. Every one of his wife, allegedly, word on the curb on the street, that they all put him on to something, and then he leaves them and go to the next thing. I think he got with Portia for the platform, and now look at it. And now not only did it expose that he's really not worth $400 million. Oh,
Portia stole Simon. Watch the episode over, okay?
How did she steal him when his little wife is pregnant by somebody else?
Yes.
Watch the episode over.
He's not even crying a river.
I had to rewatch it.
Watch out for them Nigerian scammers.
What is Karen's show gonna be about? Because so Deb says he's watching Karen.
All right,
Chi-Town
yeah,
said,
who's in the chat? Who's in the chat going to watch Karen? Who's going to watch Karen?
so Deb
I
said
might-
he's watching. Cardi B said, I don't know if she's saying she'll watch Portia or Karen.
I might watch Karen.
If you're going to watch Portia, put the
What is
cartwheels with the
Karen's
legs
show?
open in the chat.
I don't want to see Karen and Uncle Ben. I'm sorry. I'm
I
not
like
trying
Karen.
to watch that.
But Portia, like I was saying, no, she stole that
I
man.
agree with Cardi
He
B.
stole that man.
Can't steal a grown up.
Watch.
You really can't.
Levon, you gonna get your ass muted, Levon. Oh wait, not my channel.
What? I'm sorry.
No.
He said
Young Rich, she is pregnant. She's been showing her little stomach. They having a boy, I think. I think they did a gender reveal.
Oh, girl, I thought it was a girl. Baby,
Oh, maybe it's a girl.
It's a girl. Yeah, I
watch
think
the
it's a
episode
girl.
back again.
Thank you, Chi-Town. That she's going to watch. She's going to watch Portia. That's why she put the cartwheels in the chat.
Portia.
Oh,
The first time she
Mel
was
said
invited
she's-
to the
Put the
house.
candle in the chat if you're going to watch Karen's. Okay, put the candle in the chat
Cardi B
because she
says
got
she's
3
watching
wick
both.
candles.
Put 3 candles in the
Yes,
chat for the 3 wick. The 3 wicker.
Yes, 3 checks. Yes.
Chi-Town's watching both. I don't know if I can watch Portia. I can't do that. Her whining and all that stuff she
Her
do
man
as much as
She
I
already
like.
tried to hit somebody with a boom microphone. I can't with the.
Her man stealing.
So
She
everybody
did it on purpose, y'all.
I'm gonna watch who's gonna watch it on this panel. I will just listen to y'all do the recap. I'm not giving her the
I'm not
views.
doing a recap on that.
She sat in that pool, going like this, in front of that lady's man. When you hanging out in front of like
She was
your
already
girl-
sleeping with the other man.
She was
Well,
already wait a minute, but she been listen. Did you see the promo when Dennis trying to figure out the timeline of them being together?
Don't care. Listen, who cares about Dennis?
Just
All
gonna
right,
get him an
Dennis-
animal to play with. He'll be
Him
all
I was
right.
gonna say,
Portia,
you
I
can't
think
worry about your house.
Hey,
cat.
Q, stop. Q,
even though he
go in the
looked like,
bushes.
even though Dennis looked like
Q,
Little
go in the
Bill,
bushes.
I think Portia liked Little Bill. He looked like Little Bill with that head to me, but Dennis.
I do so too. I think she jumped on Simon thinking he had more money.
Yes,
She did.
Because
She
they were just
did.
together. They just did like holiday pictures last Christmas.
You watched the episode when Portia came over. Portia was in the pool like this. The whole time, like this. And I was like, why is she acting like that? 2 months later,
I agree.
boom. She got this man. I'm like, damn, that's what
Young
she
Rich said, "What are you going to watch with Karen?" To be honest, yeah. What is Karen? What is
Yeah,
Karen? giving
I hope she have like a real. I hope it's a focus for Karen.
Yes,
instead of just us going around and seeing.
That's a good question. I like Karen, but I mean, maybe she's gonna bring her kids into the show.
Her kids are boring.
Are they putting the candles in the chats?
Yes. So Debonair did 1 wick.
One wick. So
I
Debonair.
put the 3
Really?
Mel did 3 wicks.
3
Let's
wicks.
see if there's any more candles. That's all the
3
candles.
wicks.
But most people said they was watching both.
I'm not watching Portia. I can't.
I'm giving them 1 episode each. See what happens.
Ooh,
Karen,
see, I did hear this what Young Richard saying. Fallon's real baby daddy is a married NBA player. Remember, Simon said she was cheating with somebody in the NBA.
Well, I don't believe that's what Simon says either, because he was trying to throw her under the bus to make himself look good because why he's with Portia.
Yeah, they're
believe
both
him either.
liars.
I heard Karen was having a show. Did anybody else hear Karen was having a show? I heard she was getting a spin-off.
Yes, there were. There. I just saw a report saying that she was filming because the cameras have already started, and they had a picture of the film crew outside of her house.
Honestly, I wouldn't give Karen a show as much as I love her.
That's why I said she's good as an ensemble. Yeah.
Yeah, like a show about what? Like, okay, like
that's what I hope is like a manufactured show, scripted. It'd be fun if it's something.
Probably
scripted.
giving Giselle a makeover or something. Who knows?
And then she can move back to Potomac, right? Is she in Potomac or no?
Karen's in Potomac.
Oh, she back in Potomac. Okay, so it's just she's the only one.
It would.
And Monique was Monique in Potomac too.
Yes, Monique actually was. She was the only one at the time.
Monique is everywhere.
She went to Great Lakes and all that stuff, but
right, isn't Ashley in Potomac or no?
No, she's in Alexandria.
And then Wendy is out in the boonies somewhere. It took like 2 hours to get to.
north of Baltimore. Like she
Yep.
should be in Delaware or somewhere to where.
And whatchamacallit was in Baltimore too. I don't know what the new house is at though.
Candace.
Robin.
Oh, I thought Candace. Yeah, Robin was in Baltimore too.
Candace is not in
I thought she was in Baltimore. Where is she?
Hell.
well, not the underworld.
Mm. Karen, yeah. So they said Karen is having a show. Yeah, I know I had seen it.
Well, whatever about Karen show. Have y'all seen the Ultimate Housewives? What's it called? Girl Trip.
I need to. I know Cotty.
My God.
Y'all
Cotty
think
was
about
watching.
Kenya almost putting hands on Ramon?
Yo!
What happened? See,
I watched the
Is it
first 2.5 episodes, Candy. I made my straight friends watch the first 2.5 episodes, and then I'm like binge watching it now. That ish is so entertaining.
It's entertaining. They'll watch. Yeah,
They about to jump Ramona.
OMG.
But like,
Yo, they about to jump Ramona. Like
Ramona has always been problematic, and
always.
like the people in on her cast never check her, and then they'll fight, and then like 2 minutes later they're making up and drinking. But now you have all these other people who are not from your franchise who are checking you when you step out of bounds is the issue, and she is not used to that.
You are so right, because her only friend from the franchise is Luann, and Luann's going like this. She's like, well, that's how Ramona is, and Ramona's on her own.
I mean, that first episode when they were on the plane and she called Kenya Portia.
Mm-hmm.
So you
It
did
was going downhill from there. It was going downhill from there.
So I didn't watch because I don't watch. I rarely watch any other franchises of Housewives. I've watched New Jersey once, all of them I watched maybe once, but I follow Potomac, Beverly Hills, and Atlanta, and I follow Atlanta and Potomac the most.
Right. Okay.
Well, Candy, here's why it's good. Because you don't have to watch all the franchises. They give you flashbacks of all the seasons, so they will be like, oh, this person got a problem with this, and then give you a flashback of like Teresa Giudice, because like part of the main first fight was like everybody thought was like they're all divas.
Mm-hmm.
So the one was like New York, Housewives of the New York was, the one that made everybody famous.
If it wasn't for us, you guys wouldn't be here.
Right. Right. She was like, if it wasn't for me, really, Ramona, she was like, if it wasn't for me, you guys wouldn't be here. And then Teresa was like, no, actually, if it wasn't for me, flipping the table, y'all wouldn't be here. Y'all wouldn't be here. And then Kenya was like, no, Atlanta is the one that, be popping it off. And then Carr was like, well, right now, Beverly Hills got the best ratings. So like, it was all divas that was just fighting for no reason. And
this was the producers, overly produced. All right, but I'm here for the best.
So Busy reviews it. I might review it
too. Let's review it. It was so messy and hilarious. And like, you don't have to watch the other franchises because they give you clips of like what happened. So
do y'all remember that one season in New York when Ramona was in the
oh Lord,
was in a fashion show, and when she was walking down the
crazy eyes like a deer headlights? Yes.
They brought that up. Kenya was like, I don't know who Ramona is, but is that bitch that had the eyes that was walking like this? They're so shady. It's good. They're so shady.
And then like the fact that like they get to the resort or whatever, the house, and they're fighting over the damn rooms and shit. And kind of was like, well, we don't do that in Beverly Hills, so it is what it is.
And Ramona talking about some, I'm the most famous, so I'm taking the best room. Ramona, you're not. You're not. Like, out of everybody there, the best OG, I'm sorry, is Teresa Giudice.
I want to shout out my male bestie, Lamar. Hey.
Who that?
He
Hey,
has
Lamar.
a real estate channel that has he's gotten over 10,000 subscribers on that channel. He has several channels. But he is, and I'm finna get on the soapbox. So people like to act like they put me on with YouTube, but no, everything that I've learned from YouTube came from my male bestie. We started a Facebook group together. We brought it to YouTube. He built his platform. I was on it. I left. We fell out for a little bit, but we're back. We're back
That's what
good.
friends
Okay,
do.
that's all that
Yeah,
matters.
so, I'm not new to this. I've been true to this. I've been doing YouTube. So those that think they put me on, no, my bestie helped me. But that's all I have to say. You know, I get on my soapboxes sometimes. But let's get
Wait a
back
minute,
to
y'all were
the
skinny
regularly
said real
scheduled
estate is the
He does celebrity real estate. He has his channel celebrity homes. So
Wait, so Debonair said that Kenya is running the house. Is she, or is Ramona running the house right now? I feel like it's like a fight between the two, because Ramona is like doing the most. She got herself the best room. Like Ramona is not playing. She chose violence every morning.
This was filmed before her problematic season was
Yo, right. Before everyone started to call her racist.
So weren't they saying Kenya is not getting along with Cynthia? Like, what is the deal with that?
Oh, the deal with that is I honestly see myself in both Cynthia and Kenya. Cynthia is
always trying to be a damn peacemaker.
Yeah, the problem with her is like
she a flip flopper too, though.
She's expecting too much from Kenya. She's as a true fan, she's expecting Kenya to be the same way she is, and you can't expect people to be the same way you are. So she's very supportive. So she's expecting Kenya to be just as supportive, but Kenya is not a supportive friend.
No,
but can we talk about?
She should have known that.
Like, Kenya, listen, people fail to realize Kenya is there for a job. Kenya is there for self. Kenya is there to. That's her job. She's going to put on a show. That's what she's there for.
She know the assignment.
All the other stuff, being real and trying to be a real friend and all that stuff. No, she is there to put on a show.
That's true, Kenya. Like, that's how she's always been, and she was like that on the show. So
Cynthia's doing too much.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
can we
Cynthia's
just talk about
to do the whole
Cynthia? That's Cardi B. Nene been telling us for years about Cynthia.
Yes, Cardi B is correct.
Can we just talk about all the women in New York, how they all have had relations with the same men?
What?
Pass around.
Yeah, it was like Luann and somebody else. Yeah,
Luann, Cynthia.
Luann married
Ramona.
the guy. Yeah,
that's what came up again. They all F the same dude. They all F the same dude.
Yes.
Oh wait, and then did y'all see? Yes. So Debonair.
Hey.
Because y'all are getting this whole show wrong. I need to.
No, we are not.
Yes, y'all are.
Let's fight.
So Cynthia, I feel like Cynthia has the right to be upset because we have saw her do the
Bailey Q.
The Bailey Q every season, and I think that Kenya is happy that these people like her. She doesn't get an opportunity on Housewives of Atlanta. They all hate her. These women love her on this thing. Besides Ramona, so I feel like she's eating it up, and Cynthia's like, y'all not about to disrespect me. Like, she's just not having it. And I feel like when she did the Bailey Q and she tried to do the awards, she was like, it's for fun. And what was the girl's name? Was it Kyle?
Mm-hmm.
Kyle.
She didn't want to do it because she has like body issues. And she didn't want to do the who's the most prettiest.
Well,
and I could see why Cynthia was irritated because she was just trying to have fun. So Cynthia's not being like a bad person, but they're taking Cynthia the total wrong way.
Okay, so for y'all who don't know in the chat and just listening, Cynthia.
Hey everyone.
Welcome, so Debonair. Cynthia decided to do a Bailey Q which was she asked all the girls a bunch of shady questions, and some of the shady question was, who was the prettiest, who had the biggest booty, who was had the best hair, who was like shady questions, and Kyle from Beverly Hills got mad and was like, I don't want to answer who was the prettiest, and Kenya was on Kyle's side, and because Kenya was like, I don't want to. You're right, Kyle.
She said, "This is not the Atlanta girl.
I don't want to answer who's prettiest."
No,
and
Cynthia. I mean,
I'm
like,
girl.
I don't like Kyle, and I haven't even watched because of how she did her own sister on Beverly Hills. So,
she played her sister.
What Kenya said was that this is not the Atlanta girl. She said, we know how to shade each other. They don't do this. And so she was trying to tell Cynthia that she shouldn't do it. But I feel like if I put all my energy into making an event for everybody, don't disrespect my event. Because I put a lot of time into Cynthia cooked food and everything. Like Cynthia was really prepared for this, and they just kind of shit into her own event. So I feel like Cynthia had a right to be upset because it's like it's not like to like tear people down. It's for fun. Have fun with it.
Well, I haven't watched it yet.
So Debonair.
So I'm gonna watch.
Would you answer the question right now? Who in this panel do you think is the prettiest?
Me.
Besides yourself. Who in this panel?
But the question was not.
You can't answer for yourself.
I'm saying Candace. I love her. I love popcorn. I love cute, and I love you.
No.
But
you can't do that. You can't answer everybody.
But let me say this though. I've known her longer, so I would choose her. Period. It's no disrespect for anybody else. I would just say it all the time because people be like, when we're together, they're like, if he was not gay, they would want me and her to be together. So I mean, I'm like, I understand. So I would say that. There's no disrespect to anybody else.
Why are we
fun though? It was for fun.
Why are we reducing women to the body parts? We weren't.
That was God-given or doctor made.
What body part?
That was Cynthia's game. Cynthia's game was literally
who do you guys think is the prettiest? We all had relatives in high school, right? Have we not?
Cynthia's game was
the question? What was the statement? The question.
Wait, what was it?
Superlatives in high school.
Had some what?
Superlatives.
Oh,
in high school, did we not have that?
I don't know. I went to boarding school, child. I don't know.
Yeah. We all in public school we had superlatives. It wasn't to be mean to anybody, but it's like, who do you think is the prettiest? Who do you think is this? Cynthia said it so many times. Like, I just feel like, you know what? I don't want to play anymore either. I feel Cynthia on it because I'm like, she spent a lot of time planning that. And she just kind of tore it down. And then for this week, for Kenya to turn it back around, and kind of the same thing. It's like, well, was her event wrong? Because Kenya's event this week was the same.
I feel like if she would have presented it in a different way, then maybe the ladies would have.
They have played that game for 3 years on Atlanta.
Atlanta.
No one's had a problem with it.
On Atlanta, though. Okay.
But now the difference is
she has to dumb it down because it's not a black girls.
You have Jersey, New York, and Cali, and now you have a mixed group of people. It's not the same.
It's not the same.
You got
but if you watch how they did
it, mixed company.
They chose who won what award. It wasn't even because they feel like, oh, this person was the prettiest or this one was the smartest. It was just based off how they knew each other. That's all that Cynthia wanted.
So, Popcorn, you watch the show as well?
No, but I was texting her about it yesterday.
We gotta watch. We need to do.
Yeah, we watch.
And Lamar Ezra, she was irritated with Kenya before this happened because Kenya came down like 67 minutes late.
Yeah.
They do that. It's overproduced. They tell people to be there.
But Cynthia is always on time. And I think she feel like because they were the girls from Atlanta, they were going to support each other where they could. Now, I did understand that why Kenya showed up late was because the makeup artists and stuff were late. That's why she did show up late. And even on this episode, she showed up.
And that made good TV too. That's old tactics.
Did you watch this episode?
No, I'm just saying that's been going on. That's old tactics from overproducing.
Well,
They not allowed. They're not
Cynthia
during
showed up late
contract.
this
The
week.
contract. They're not allowed to contact each other. So you can't even call and be like, "Hey, where you at? You on your way?" So that's why they be sitting there like, "Well, now she late. Don't have no respect because they can't contact each other." And that's good TV.
Cynthia showed up late this week though, but it was because of Ramona, and she called Ramona out on the carpet.
So now, what you think about Ramona? You think she's being cute?
I think that Ramona wants to battle with Kenya because they feel like they both are the HBICs in the house.
Ramona don't want that smoke.
Ramona, yes, she do. Ramona
Yes, she does. Yes, she does.
choosing violence. She showed up and she was like, Ramona was like, Kenya, don't talk about me, you bitch.
And Chi-Town is right.
What? Don't you don't even know me? Don't call me a bitch.
Chi-Town is right too, because she was bogus for having that plate of macaroni and cheese too after she came late. That is very true.
Yeah, Ramona had no right calling Kenya the B word when she just met her.
Ramona is trying to secure and make sure she has a paycheck, and she's gonna do things to get that attention. But she ain't used to that Kenya smoke. I'm sorry.
But how do y'all feel about her calling her Portia?
Yo, I love it.
She was shady. She do shady.
She was being shady.
I didn't know
that was on purpose.
I thought, it was
all
very
black people look alike. Okay, there you go.
She knew Cynthia's name,
and well, they're friends though. They're friends. And Lamar is so right. Ramona is super caring. She's going to try to sue Kenya, to bait Kenya, and then sue her ass. I believe that. I believe that.
Honestly, I was thinking that Ramona was gonna get fired after this whole thing with her season and her drama.
Isn't the investigation still going on between the whole situation between her and Ebony and then the staff?
Yeah, but it came out why she's the reason. Ramona is the reason why. It's not the reason. She's the reason why they didn't have a reunion. It's Ramona.
I thought that Ramona was gonna get fired, but now that I'm watching this Housewives,
this was all filmed before all this stuff came out.
Well, yeah, but now that I'm watching this Housewives vacation, whatever, Ramona is earning her paycheck. She was starting drama before the show even started.
And let's see how it ends, because I'm sure she's still going to have a lot of problematic situations that's going to correspond with what the issues were, what people were complaining about.
She was calling Teresa Giudice was a dumbass scarecrow before she even met her. And Teresa Giudice, that girl will fight you. Teresa Giudice is one of the ones that will actually punch you in the face. So I don't know why you would.
I think they put Ramona and Kenya on there on purpose together.
Obviously,
because they knew that was going to be a clash of the Titans. And it's so different to see the privilege that Ramona has, because when her and Kenya was fighting this season, who's the girl that was holding her on the boat?
You talking about
Melissa?
Melissa, yeah, Melissa.
Like she was holding her like she was a Karen. She was a Karen. And Kenya picked up that cup and threw that drink on her. Kenya wasn't playing. Kenya was like, "We're not doing this today." So I feel like, Kenya don't care. Kenya has no restraints. She's gonna do what Kenya want to do. But Ramona deserved what Kenya said to her, though.
Oh, it was Kyle, not
Kyle.
Oh, it wasn't
Kyle. Yeah.
Can we talk about how Ramona was going back to episode where she was all over that dude that owned the damn bar.
That bar.
I love how they all read Ramona and they were like, this ugly old lady don't know how to flirt. Like, she's just embarrassing herself. And Ramona was like, I'm the best flirt.
It was so bad.
So I want to answer Lamar's question, and I haven't even watched. I do think Kenya was a good choice, and I have to go old school, Nene or Phaedra. I like the most.
No. Phaedra is going to be on season 2. Did you hear?
No, I heard that she backed out.
No. Phaedra is going to be on season 2, with Brandy, Glanville. They're bringing back all the 5 girls for season 2 of
Did you hear that?
Housewives.
Told
Nadia
that too
Ivana
that she
from
backed
Clark.
out.
She backed out. She did back out.
Yeah, because she's dating somebody that's like an elected official or something like that. So
And she said that it's not good for her brand. That's why she backed out.
she backed out. Yeah.
I heard
And
that
young
she was
young
smart.
Rich, I'm sorry, stop
I
trolling.
would have loved to see
Giovanna.
I
What'd
heard
you
she
say,
was-
Because
Zodad?
she's
I
that
would have loved to
bitch.
see Kenya and Kim.
Who?
Kenya and Kim. To see all the chaos.
Kim.
If we're gonna get
Kim
chaos,
Sosia.
let's get all the chaos.
I would have taken out Kyle and put in Lisa Rinna. 'Cause Lisa Rinna
I
is
don't like Lisa Rinna at all.
exactly.
I would definitely not watch it because of her.
Well, Lisa Rinna is drama.
Who's Vicky and Brandy from Atlanta?
Orange County.
No,
They're not
Vicky is
Atlanta,
from
yeah.
Orange
Oh,
County.
they're not from Atlanta. Okay.
What about the Sean Snow? No, I'm joking.
She looks great. She still looks good.
I really want to see her come back though. I do.
I
I would like to see. She don't even look the same.
Are you guys sure Phaedra's not coming back? Because I heard it was confirmed that she was.
No, she did a statement. She's not.
coming back. She said
When?
she's not.
Diva is on season 2.
Yeah,
as well.
they've been confirmed this like over a
They
couple
could
weeks
have brought
ago.
back Lisa Snow
As
or
much
Lisa
as I
Wu.
like Eva,
They,
I don't
they
want
need a girl from Potomac. They need a girl from Potomac.
If Giselle was on this season, it would have been 10 times
They
better.
should have brought Monique since she's not on the show.
Yeah.
Well, she's
Monique said hail to
they
the
hit
dog.
her. Yeah,
Monique
I hope
Like,
they
no,
I hope they are
no,
sending
no.
Monique a check because they are always using her.
Candy is
I
boring.
did not want Candy on the show. She is definitely boring. I don't feel
She
like
is
hearing
boring.
the lamb singing and all of that.
And the crying.
I expect a little bit more. I expect a little bit more from Candy.
She decided long
Well, y'all.
ago
Okay, so the
that
reason why I'm
she was
saying
gonna
Deshaun
cry
Snow is
in
because I know she's
every
divorced
episode.
now. But Young Rich said make us come back and all snort. No, so y'all know she's divorced now.
Who?
Deshaun Snow.
Oh yeah. I thought you were saying
Well-
Monique was divorced.
No, Deshaun Snow is. So
Yeah, they've been slow. Her and Eric Snow been divorced.
Mhm.
Yeah, so she'll be. I think she'll be a little bit different if she came back.
You think so?
Well, Portia was boring to her first season until her and Cordell got divorced.
Mhm.
And
Sure.
actually, Deshaun Snow was the only one with the real money too back then.
That's very true.
That
That's very
auction
true.
cracked me up. That will forever be the funniest thing.
Yeah,
to
that
me.
That was funny though.
I mean,
Listen,
Hey,
So-
I
Robbie
remember when they
Dossett.
moved because Eric Snow used to play for the Sixers during the AI's era.
I don't know. I'm loving this Ultimate Girls Trip
Me too.
show. It's like a dream come true. All my favorite divas are in a room fighting, and it's like what I wanted. So if you huh?
Should they have invited some of the Shahs of Sunset? Because I like that show too.
No, keep it
No,
Housewives
I don't like
only.
that Gigi weird box
Keep it
braid.
Housewives only.
No,
I would-
they needed a girl from Potomac though. They needed a girl from Potomac.
Yes,
I
somebody.
wouldn't mind seeing Jill
Anybody.
Zarin again.
Who?
Jill Zarin.
I heard she's coming back for season 2.
And as much as I don't
She's-
like her,
she's
you know
coming
what who I would have picked from Potomac was Candace.
I don't like her.
Candace
I don't
is
either.
always-
She's
she's
too
always
fragile.
good.
I don't like her, but she would have been a good mixture in that group of women.
She's
No,
good
she
for
can't
drama.
handle all those shading and all that stuff. She can't
I
handle
want to
it.
hear her throw that same shade she throws at the women on Potomac to these white women.
The only one, the only two that I think from Potomac should have made it is Giselle or Karen. Like they're about the shade.
But
Mhm.
but if you want the spice though, because everybody's like, well, Candace is too much. Let's see how Candace does in a different group of women because she still is
be
like
the
the
same.
third runner up.
She don't even know how to shade. She insult like below the belt.
I agree. But she's like the third runner up of people that people watch on that show though.
But
It's
so did
Giselle,
Banana.
it's Karen, and then it's her.
So did Banana. The Ultimate Girls Trip is like supposed to be like the All Stars. So we bring in the best,
upper echelon
best.
of those
Yeah, like,
housewives.
Well,
we bring in
Cynthia's
the
not an
best of the
all-star.
best.
Cynthia's not an
Candy
all-star.
We
or
can't
I'll
have
call
any
Candy.
weaklings.
Cynthia's not an all-star.
Candace is one step above a friend of a show. A friend of the show. I just don't think she's.
Well,
I'm not sure she earned it yet.
Yeah.
She's
You
pretty
think
Cynthia
good.
really earned her spot, especially with her and Peter.
Yeah.
Peter almost got a peach.
So then
Okay.
what is Cynthia?
Cynthia's been there for almost 14 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cynthia earned it
Oh,
for Debonair. Stop. Come on. She earned it. She been there
She
forever.
been Nene, and Kenya's friend of the show.
Wow. Come on, Soda Banana. She's been there forever. She earned it.
She give Cynthia her flowers.
Listen,
I would love to see
the early years of Cynthia. She earned her all stars because she, like I said, Peter almost got a peach right along with her. So
and I would love to see Candace and Kenya and Ramona interact with each other.
I would rather have seen Sheree and Ramona interact with each other.
Not she by Sheree.
That would be good. That'd be good.
I'm still waiting for her activewear line to drop.
I'm just loving that everyone is reading Ramona, and then just no one's having like literally Ramona showed up and then everybody's pissed.
She's
like, everybody's mad and they're not having her. But as far as Candace holding the season, no. Michael Darby was the one who
I don't like Erica Jane either. She be blackfish.
Michael didn't do that much this year.
Erica Jane needs to be fired for what she did to those people.
And not only that, she been blackfishing too. The way she talk, vernacular.
You know who else I would like is Heather from Salt Lake City.
The bro? Oh, I don't know.
She's the one with money, ain't it, Heather?
I don't know names, but I watched Salt Lake City. Which one is she?
Heather is one of the clear ones with money. I thought.
Is she the one with the liquor company?
Yeah.
Oh, the tequila company.
Long brown hair. What's the other one that's Jen Shaw's friend?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You know what I did? I might have meant Jen. Wait, no, Jen Shaw is the Heather is the one with the money.
No, Heather's with the money. But what's the other one's name? She divorced her husband. She got kicked out of the Mormon thing.
I forgot her
3 daughters.
The blonde lady.
The blonde.
Yeah.
But you know,
if we do that, then can we bring in Leanne from Dallas?
Like they have money though, because the 2 brunettes, Heather, I thought had money, and then the other brunette has money.
Heather's blonde.
Oh, Heather's blonde too. Oh, that's the one that had the husband that cheated. No, I'm talking about the 2 brunettes. They both have money. One has a fashion line, which her son was modeling in. And the other one, I thought had a liquor company.
Oh, wait, no, he said he ain't gay.
I know.
Let me.
Oh no! I'm really talking about Heather. Heather is the one with the 3 daughters. Y'all talking about Whitney Rose? I'm talking about Heather. You talking about Lisa Barlow, Candace, and Meredith Marks.
Yes, those are the brunettes. They have.
But
money.
I like Heather Gray.
Yeah, young, rich, skinny. We got that mixed up. I know my faces. I don't know my name.
Not the Mary Crosby.
Not Mary. I know who Mary is.
Mary Crosby.
We all know Mary. You ain't got to watch.
That's the one who married her grandpa.
So,
no, I was right when I said Heather. Though. I would love to see Heather on there because I think that Heather is fun, but she's also rational.
How does she look, so different? I'm sorry.
I'll show you.
I'll just look it up.
That's the one.
No.
I don't like her. I was gonna say this too.
Yeah, I like her.
I don't like her. She's weak to me. I don't know.
You think so?
Yeah, she. I something about her rubbed me the wrong way. And then when she called herself rebelling, she was trying to talk to all the black men at a party once. I don't.
Well, she said she liked black men from the beginning.
So why isn't she with the black men now?
Does she like them, or is it a fetish?
It's a fetish.
None of those kids are mixed. You're right. That's very true.
It's a fetish for sure. For sure.
Oh, I'm laughing at Shy Town. She said, "If that boy ain't gay, I ain't black." He did say he was.
Listen, he said, "You gotta respect people's stuff." The boy said he ain't gay.
Wait a minute, who?
Her son.
Yes.
He said he ain't. I was like,
I thought she didn't say. I didn't think she said he wasn't gay. She said he hasn't announced it.
He said he was not gay. And they were mad that Jen was tweeting about it or something, and they got mad at that.
I was like, for real?
No, she said he has never even came out and said that he's gay.
He said he wasn't gay.
Right.
I didn't see that part.
Candy, I think I heard the same thing. When he said that he wasn't gay, I was like, really? What?
Was that on this season?
Yes.
Yeah. And I was like, what?
I'm going to go back and watch it.
What's the
He
problem?
was at the beginning.
Or maybe he's like a pansexual or something.
Yeah.
So debonair. Come on now.
I'm
Gay
just
man to gay man.
Well,
That's a gay man.
I can't say.
Gay man to gay man. Come on now.
I mean, but you have to, but you also have to understand that gay man to gay man, you have to understand that sometimes we think that bottoms are tops and tops are bottoms. So I mean, there's a difference.
oh Lord.
No, we don't. We know.
Yes, we do.
No, we
There
don't.
are some
I
very
just
feminine
got
tops.
back and I'm like, what is happening?
That's very true. So he may be a pansexual or maybe he's a trans. Like we don't know what
He's not
what
straight.
going to.
Well, on that note,
So did he say he was straight?
We don't know what he is.
oh shoot, yeah,
But he said he wasn't
about
gay.
like Kirk Franklin.
Yeah, that's very true. Or like Donnie
We don't know what he
McClurkin.
is, but he said he's not gay.
On
Oh,
that
you're
note,
looking.
I'm gonna end the show here because we've been on for an hour and a half.
Oh Lord.
So what is everybody's final thoughts? I'm gonna start with you, so Debonair. What are your final thoughts on everything?
That was it for no thing. Start with you.
Oh, well, Q's. What are your final thoughts? I love your voice.
You're muted, Q.
I know.
Hey, I'm back. My final thought is this has been great. Candy get caught up on the vacation trip and do something positive for somebody. Not you, but in general.
Yes, love it. Popcorn.
Oh, it was a really good discussion tonight. It was like a plethora of a whole bunch of things that we covered tonight. No, a bevy of things, as Issa and them would say. Just sending out some love and light for Wendy. It was a great discussion. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
And just like I'm gonna just piggyback off of what Q said, do something good and nice for somebody. Pay it forward. It is the holidays.
Yeah.
Levance, I should say.
Say. No really much closing words. Like the page if you're cute, don't if you have self-esteem issues. And share if you're nice and stuff. That's all.
Oh, thank you. So Deb.
I really enjoyed the conversation. That's why I had to call in. I'm on another vacation, but I wanted to call in because I was like, I like the conversation. And I wanted to join the conversation. So I enjoyed this whole thing.
Oh, well, I just want to say thank y'all for joining me. This was fun. To talk about
Put the candies in the chat. Put the candies in the chat.
Put the candy in the chat. Put the popcorn. I don't know. Put the champagne glasses with. So Deb, Real Label Confessions. What is your thing?
Briefcase babe.
Briefcase. He's briefcase babe. And put the popcorn for Levon with the stack of books.
Real labels.
I clutched my pearls with the drips. But
yes, clutch the air pearls.
Yeah.
So the briefcases and Levon. Put the books in the chat for Levon.
The stack of books.
But no, I enjoyed this. This was much needed. I wanted to do something lighthearted because these YouTube streets have been crazy. It's a lot going on, and I hate the fact that we can't just have fun. And when you do have fun, they think you're kumbaya and going along to get along. But no, it's just real talk with adults that refuse to feed into the bullshit, and
Right.
that's how I'm gonna stay. I want to wish Miss Loretta Brown well because her video hurt me. University T. I'm calling her Individual T. University T. I'm sorry if I'm messing up your name, but shout out to those ladies that come on here every day when they don't even have to. I hope they're not being harassed. If you come for me, make sure you come correct because I'm going to meet you there. But other than that, I know I went on my soapbox, but I love y'all. I love everybody. But thank you guys for all of the love in the chat. And bye-bye. I'm going to play my little theme song.
Hey.
Yes.
But I want to
Bye,
welcome
everybody.
everybody to my channel, The Candy Shop. I am so excited. The Candy Shop.